Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am attempting All India IBPS PO Ultimate Mega Live Test number 7 in textbook here. This test available from 31st July to 2nd August. So this is free live mock test. If anyone attempted this mock test, so please share your score in my comment section. Before attempting this mock test, I suggested one of the plan that is available in textbook app. Big monsoon sale. It starts from 28th July to 31st July. In this sale, yearly textbook Pass Pro cost 351 rupees and yearly textbook Pass Pro max price 439 rupees if you will use my coupon code TESA12 to get 12% offer on actual price. Its actual prices are nearly 1800 and 2000 respectively. By using my coupon code TESA12 to get 12% off on these two plans, so don't miss it to purchase a good mock test series for our upcoming examination. It consists sectional full length test and chapter wise test, speed test for both pre and mains. So let's start this test. Next, I think first of all is English. India's first attempt to land on moon. I think this is a reading comprehension, and in each of the questions below, 4 sentences are given that may or may not contain an error. Choose the one that is grammatically as well as contextually correct. The tourists complained about the poor accommodation they were provided during the tour. The father brought the toys and distributed them among 5 children. Next, each of the homes have a security system, and I think option A, everyone talk about how insurance companies tripled their aggregate income of the past decade. Nor football. Next, he knew he could not win the election, hence his decision to withdraw. There ought to be some good films at the cinema this weekend. She asked him to stay, but he had to go to work. He stood between his mother and his father. There ought to be some good films at the cinema, and she has not washed her uniform properly. She has not washed her uniform properly. They have returned from Nagpur. They. Next, all community basketball teams waiting to compete. Championship tournament, I think tomorrow. Films are competing. A segment of the market, I think well there. I remember the pain of Sydney 2000 when we lost to Unpaced. I think this is the wrong because I have doubt on so yes. Next, they had exclusive 21 years later great Trump, I think 18 to 22. Next, as a result, we end up ignoring the basics, which cannot only fuel our weight loss endeavors, but as a result, we end up ignoring the basics, which cannot only fuel our weight loss endeavors. As a result, we end up ignoring the basics, which can not only fuel our weight loss endeavors, but also builds strength. No curative treatment has been identified, and the search for modifiable risk and protective factors remains a public health priority. The its accomplishment is damaging, I think. The 21st Law Commission had uploaded a consultation paper titled Liquidities should be created only to meet new needs or next unification. Opposite word. Okay, integration. Opposite meaning of given capitals. So I think integration not, it is separation. Next. Severity. Think ferocity or lenience. I think ferocity, lenience is not. Next. Valor. Think bravery. Because remaining are shy, introvert, coward. Next. India's first attempt to land on the moon may have gone off script, but the ambitious Chandrayaan-2 mission has been far from a flop. With a mission life of 1 year, the Chandrayaan-2 orbiter remains in separation and will continue to study the moon from afar. Only 5% of the mission has been lost. Vikram, the lander, and Pragyan, the rover, while the remaining 95%, that is the Chandrayaan-2 orbiter, is orbiting the moon successfully. An official of the Indian Space Research Organization or ISRO said the orbiter can take several pictures of the moon and send it to the ISRO over the next year. The orbiter can take pictures of the lander to find out the status too. Which of the following justifies that the mission cannot be considered a flop? India's first attempt to land on the moon may have gone off script, but ambitious Chandrayaan-2 mission far from a flop. With a mission life 1 year, moon from afar. Next, which of the following similar word that is synonym of maneuver? ISRO had acknowledged before the landing that it was a complex complex progress movement. Typical. Next. Maneuver means it was a complex hindrance or movement. Think action or movement, because typical is also complex. Next, which of the following expresses the meaning of the phrase stood out? So the Chandrayaan 2 mission stood out because of its low cost of about, I think, very noticeable. Next one. Which of the following can be inferred from the passage? Which of the following can be inferred from the passage? Opposite of frugal. So the successful launch of Chandrayaan 2 on board the GAIN GSLV Mark III rocket and its insertion in the lunar orbit will be seen as a testament to India's frugal. Think extravagant or real because it is I think it is extravagant because it is a frugal space program. What is meant by the phrase gone off script in the passage? So India's first attempt to land on the moon may have, but unplanned, I think, gone off script, unplanned or undecided. So undecided, unrestrained, unplanned. I think only one that is organized. Which of the following is correct according to the passage? The Chandrayaan 2 mission is a milestone achieved by ISRO, and a successful landing would have been India, fifth country to successful, and the orbiter. The accomplishment is like experts. And Saturday contact was lost with the mission holds a great significance future space exploration including the Mars. So I think 3 or only 5% of mission has been lost. Vikram the lander Pragyan rover while the remaining 90% that is Chandrayaan orbited the moon successfully. Next. The accomplishment went like an okay 1 and 3. Which of the following is the most suitable title for the passage? Chandrayaan 2 mission, I think, as per my point of view, not whereabout real caption. Which of the following can be inferred from the passage? The United States had spent lesser the United States spent lesser. United States, Russia, China to successful land on moon. Chandrayaan 2. More than because of its low cost of about 140 million, the United States spent equivalent of and the target was not difficult. Cost involved in the price involved in the project was in volatility of mission. More than 100 billion. Accomplishment is like experts firing bullet from a movement. $100 billion. Most significant part was cost involved in the project, I think. Next. The mission was difficult one. Complex maneuver. So next one. He knew he could not win the election. There ought to be some good villains in cinema. Okay, next. So first sentence after rearrangement. The world of classical music can seem to outsiders owing to the intimidating intricacies of the system and the demanding Guru Shishya Parampara. Classical music's grammar involving concepts, a thought process, microtones, and complex mathematical rhythm patterns is learned orally over many repetition from the Guru, not from textbooks. I think D or E is the first one. The world classical music can seem impermeable to outsiders owing to the intimidating intricacies of the system and demanding Guru Shishya Parampara. Guru Shishya Parampara is centuries old tradition. So I had D is the first one. Next, next the bold demanding recession. So is a second one, I think. Time is over. When A, B, C, D, E, length of the train and length of the platform 120, 140, 190, 200, 110 and 180, 100, 50, 160, 90. Train A speed 5 meter per second, 60. Time taken by train C cross the platform is 30 seconds, so 8 meter per second. 7. Find the relative speed of the train to cross walking the man in opposite direction on the same platform. I think same direction is 7 but opposite is 9. The speed of the train B is 6 and speed of the train E is 20. So that's 60. 7 by 3 and 11 by 2. Crosses the platform 240 by 640 and 210, 30 seconds. So train D 18 meter per second and find the total time taken by the D cross the platform and $760 by 18. So 360 by 18, 20 and 450 by 18, 45. Average length of 5 platforms 280, 210, 90. 580 divided by 5, 116. 26 threes, so 13 and 6, 21 fives, so 7 and 15. 81 twos. So 27 and 6. So always x is greater than y. Is 9 plus x minus 3 minus 0.3 minus 4.5 minus 3. X is greater than equal to y. Next one. So number of people, grocery, cloth store, refreshment joints, milk parlors, automotive showrooms. So total business applied and business approved. 6,000, 5,000 and 5k. Not approved is 1k. So 5,000. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 200, 3,200, 400, 600. So 2400 and 42. So this is 1k and 1200, 14, I think 1500. So 500 next. So this is 2k and 4 to 4,500. So 2500. Sorry, next. 4 to 4445. 12, 14, 1500. So 2000 and 5000. So 3,500 I think. Business whose permission got rejected by Indore Municipal Corporation. $25,450. So 6,500. Grocery stores and milk parlor. 7k to cloth store and automotive showrooms. 4500. 14 is to 9. The number of cloth stores choose permission rejected by the IMC. 1k. Automotive showroom permission got rejected. 100%. 85, 30k and received permission. So 10k. So 13k. 25, 45. 65. 75. 545 500. Next one. So total employees 560, A, B, C, D, E. $96, $140, $280, $84, and 20% is 2, male to female. 98. $46, $140, and 440, 44, 28, 60. Female working B and C 2, $3, $560 is, and 140, 60. So 28 only. So 28 means so 20. So female B and C is 60. Male working B and D 140. The ratio of the number of female employees C and D, male employees B and D, 16:35. 140, 112. So 25%. Which employees is maximum? I think A. 138, 19, 39, 71. 3, 4, 10, 33, 136. Into 2 plus 2 into 3 plus 3 into 4. 685. 100, 90, 40, 0, minus 50. 50. I think 50 is the minus 50 minus 100. So average cost price of pen, pencil, ink pen is 90. Ink pen and pencil is 60. So pen is 30. The cost price of 1/3 of ink pen, 45 and 15. 15. So Dolly income 25K per month. saves 11 of her income. So 10 years ago, mother and daughter 4:1. 2/1. X is 10. 70 years. So 28 boys, 7 men can do a piece of work days, and 21 boys plus 3 men in 7 days. Men, 35 boys, 7 men. 12 boys, can complete the work. So 12 boys can complete the work. X equal to 7. So A is less than B. So A started 20k and admitted B and C after 4 months, 6 months. Capital 15 for 6. 16k is 2x, x is 8k. Twelve into 20k is 1/y. So 16k. After 15/12 into 20k. 16k. So 25/50 into 75 is 1/3. 50. A pipe can fill season 12/16. Pipe is increase 50, 6 and 1.5. So here 9 hours. Nine hours 60. So 9 hours 36 minutes. So the ratio of radius of the circle to side of the square. So breadth of a rectangle equal to side of the square. Length of the 3/7 more than breadth. By 7. Not 2. 7. 22/7, 14 into 14. 616, I think. The shopkeeper 140. 9. So profit is decreased. So 300 times 8 people given. Respect based on the year 2050. YHTJ is not 11 year. B's age is 63. (1997) and J was born on 2027. 23. He was born on 2005. 45. H and J is 74. 51. 19. Difference between the Y and H is 6 years. Y is older than H. 57. 1993. U is 2 years younger than J. So 2025. So L is the youngest among all. T born the same year which Dhoni and his team won ODI World Cup in 2011. U and L is 32. 2039. Is of YHTJ, Y, H, T and J. Sixth youngest person. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. H just before J. So just before J. T. B and T. 102. Age of U is 21. U is 23 is J. So all apples, banana, no banana, grape, some grapes fruit. bananas are apples. Next, 8 friends in a rectangular facing north side, all of them facing north. So facing south. Each person faces the another person. From opposite. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Next. A is extreme left end. A is sitting one of the extreme ends, but he is not neighbor of the person. Orange. And Q pink, and he is exactly between P and yellow. Exactly two people between R and the one who likes blue. D is facing S and P is facing. B is extreme right end. And facing the person blue. R and the blue. So D is facing S and P is facing the person D. Q pink, and is exactly between P and the yellow. So Q likes pink, P and the yellow, and he is facing orange. So D is facing S. D is facing S and P is facing the person green. Who is yellow is S. Who is facing B is P. C color is orange. Immediate right of black. And either or the red. It means remaining black and white. Immediate right of the person who like black. Next one. Who is white is either or D. 6 people have different heights. 3 poles shorter than pole P, and Q is taller than S, and pole U at least 2 poles shorter than R. T is taller than Q and R. S is not shortest. Shorter than R. Next. Triple shorter than P. Q is taller than S and U. At least 2 poles shorter than R. Pole T is taller than Q and R. Shortest is U or greater than S. Only one is true. T greater than P. T greater than A. So T greater than P. So think 2 or 3, 1 and correct. Next. 6 persons, different floors, 8-story building, 2 floors are vacant. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. F is 2 floors above C. So nor vacant. C is above A. A is just above D such that only one. A lives just above D such that only one of them sit. Odd number floor. Vacant floor. And A lives above B. Next one. In the end, MOH. In the is FJKOMT. End is near. BOD in near. In near future. Aged. EPY. Next, BOD is. 7 people in a straight line facing north. ICICI. Only 2 persons between P and V. BOB. SBS is third to the left of the ICI. Only 3 people between Q and P and B. Q and the one who works BOI. U works S Bank. STFC is second to the right of BOI. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 2 persons between P and V. P and Q is not. So SBI. V is not P and B. Only 3 persons between Q and the P and B. P and B. Q and BOI. So Q and PNB. PNB not. Only 1% between Q and the BOI. Next. T is 4 to the left of S bank. You work S bank. Does not PNB. So HDFC is second to the right of BOI. Three people between Q and PNB. So Q, PNB, BOI. Q 1 2 3 PNB. Q and BOI. BOI. So only 3 persons between. So Q and PNB, BOI and HDFC. Is 4 to the left of S bank. And we goes from her house 6 km right 8 from C, right 5 parking, turns right 8 meters to reach market and parking. 289 17. Shortest distance between NV house and parking 4 3 5 kilometers. So T is 4 to the left of S bank. 4. So U in S bank. Next P is 4 to the left of ICICI bank. ICICI 2% between P and V. S is third to the SBI. Q and the PNB. PNB. PNB and Q and BOI. So only 3 people between Q and B and B. P and B. BOI and HDFC. V and Q, not P and B. How many people between BOB and P and B? 2 people. BOB and P and B. P and the R, I think. So time is over. So this is my score. Overall I attempted 70 questions, 61 correct, 9 are wrong with 90% accuracy. So please share your score in my comment section. Thank you.